All right.
Now I'm able
Can you please share the evaluation report for the first speech?
Okay, all right. Just give me a second. Okay, so Toastmaster Komal, I won my battle. And you did the same thing. I can observe the energy and the struggle and the courage by which you conquer your fear. Firstly, it is opening was amazing. It was attention grabbing as you started with a confession. You started with a confession that confession about your fear of public speaking. So it's excellent opening. And in addition to that, there are a lot of positive points I can see in your speech. So, for example, you did an amazing role play. So it was not monotonous or monologue kind of thing. You did a dialogue with audience as well. You ask question. You ask you so in as per audience engagement, that is an excellent speech, and your body language was very good as well, especially your hand gestures. So your hand gestures shows that the level of preparation you did. so so it was so in that sense it was well prepared, and you use uh, provided space very efficiently. So you are so in your speeches so whenever you are saying this side, that side, or other side, so your feet were were going with your flow. So it was very good to see that okay, your hand gestures, your movement, your expressions, all of them are in line. There would be a few area of improvement. So one is where you can challenge yourself is I noticed that you were a little bit nervous, but it's fine because I believe that with a small amount of experience, you will excel, and you would be able to surmount this nervousness. Apart from that, it was amazing speech and well narrated. So and yeah, so best of luck for your future speeches. Yeah, so that's it from my side. Over to you, Mr. General Evaluator.
Thank you very much for the detailed evaluation. Next, I invite Postmaster Leadership for his evaluation.
Thank you. Thank you, General Evaluator. So I will be evaluating the speech of Toastmaster Ayushi. So Toastmaster Ayushi, the best part was how you manage your energy. Because most of us, when we come here, we are nervous. Everybody is, no matter the quantum of experience we have. And how you could balance that, because you were very calm and confident throughout. And how you could balance that shows your devotion and practice to the Toastmaster journey. So an amazing job done. Coming to other aspects, coming to the structure, it was very well structured. You started with a question to the audience, then you moved to a situation from work, which you linked with leadership. And within this situation, you talked about the different phases. For example, you talked about how things changed, how you missed the deadlines. Then you had a role play or monologue with your boss, where you change your positions also on the stage. And then you talked about your introspection part, how you thought that you could have given a constructive feedback and you could have managed the situation. And in conclusion, you left the audience again with a question to find their leadership style and work with it. So it was very well structured when we talk about the structure. Then coming to other aspect, use of stage was amazing. As I mentioned, you did a role play where you change your situation. On the stage, you were here, then you came here when you were talking about other person. So very well done, a job well done, because it's a very good way to captivate the attention of people. And when it comes to the hand gestures, you were using your hands throughout, so you were good at that part as well. And the only recommendation I can think of is that you can play a little bit with your vocal variety as well. Like I mentioned, that the energy was very calm and confident, which is a very good thing. But at the same point, depending on the situation, you can maybe play with the pitch or sound to make a greater impact. So to summarize, overall job well done in terms of structure, use of stage, hand gestures, and we really enjoyed your speech. Thank you.
Now is the time for the tag team to present their report. So first I invite Timer, Toastmaster Puneet, to share the timer report. Over to you, Toastmaster Puneet.
Hi everyone. So for the prepared speeches, Toastmaster Komal took 4 minutes and 59 seconds. Toastmaster Ayushi took 5 minutes and 10 seconds. For the table topics, Toastmaster Ashish took 2 minutes and 24 seconds. Guest Meet took 1 minute and 28 seconds. Guest Dev took 1 minute and 10 seconds. Guest Yashasvi took 1 minute and 25 seconds. Toastmaster Pratik took 3 minutes and 17 seconds. And for the evaluations, Toastmaster Mayank took 2 minutes and 34 seconds. And Toastmaster Vidushi took 1 minute and 52 seconds.
Thank you, Toastmaster Puneet, for the detailed report. Next, I invite Toastmaster Ashish, who is the art counter for today, to share his report.
Thanks so much, General Evaluator. So here go my report. So first, starting with Mayank, he was evaluated today. He's not here right now, but he used so as the largest clutch word, which is 5 plus, followed by and, which was also 5 plus, followed by which was also 5 plus. These 3 words he can be more careful going forward. When it comes to guest meet, in the table topic, mainly he used as the crutch word, which was used 5 plus times. So you were good regarding the other fillers, but this was the only one filler which you used. Guest Devrat was very good, less than 5 hours. So very good, and your speech was structured very well. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong person. Guest Devrat. So you had only the 3 hours and less than 5 hours, and very well done with regard to structuring the speech. Now I come to Yashasvi. I'm sorry, wrong eye contact. Yours was 4 times and only 1 time and. So overall, again, well structured. So while I was looking at you, I was thinking of you also. So so overall well structured. Now coming to the next Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Shivani. Toastmaster Shivani in the beginning used a few hours, 3 hours, 1 right as a repetitive word, as a not required word, and 1 But as you came into your elements, you were flawless through, because you were on the stage for the longest time, and once you started, this was just in the beginning, but once you started, you were superb. So keep that up. That was very well done. Puneet used 5 times, and that was the only filler word used by him. Vidushi M used and 3 times, so 5 times, and those are the only 2 filler words which you can work on Vidushi. Jagat, I could not find any filler word. Both the prepared speaker today were flawless, Ayushi as well as Komal. Ayushi is on her level 2 already, and she come across as a confident and a prepared speaker, very proper prepared speaker on the stage. I've heard you earlier, and you were very good. So keep that up. Where I felt the bar was raised significantly was by Komal. I think you were very good. I observed that there were times where you could have used filler words, but instead of filler words, you used pause and moved on. There were a couple of long pauses, but you were very good. So to me, today's flawless speaker award, I will give it to both Komal as well as Ayushi. Congratulations.
Before I move on to grammarian, so I will also like to share my story about evaluation, especially our counter. So when I joined Toastmaster 4 months back, I noticed that I tend to use crutch words a lot of times as I spoke, and I got to know using the R counter report, and that evaluation actually helped me to work on this feedback. And the feedback was that instead of using crutch words, we should be using small pauses so that it does not interrupt the speech. And as a result of that, I'm using a lot less crutch words than I was using before. So all thanks to the evaluation. Just wanted to share my experience about
yes,
that.
I missed to mention to you that You used it in last statement, but prior to that you were flawless. So, which
I'm still working on it.
Yeah,
I'm still working on it, but it actually helps. So
yeah, it's
I have-
very good.
I have that experience.
Compliment. I definitely named you in my list. I could not find any till that time.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Next is Toastmaster. Yes, Bhavesh, as the
So much evaluation. Boy, I have a long list. Thank you so much for this amazing meeting, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. As a Remedian for this meeting, I am so ecstatic. I am over the moon to actually present that word of the day was used so frequently, starting with Toastmaster Shivani, then Toastmaster Ashish, guest Dev, guest Yashashvi, uh, Toastmaster Jagat and Toastmaster Vidushi. The phrase of the day, which was the over the moon, it was again started by Toastmaster Shivani. Guest Meet also used it, guest Yashashvi used it, and Toastmaster Jagat also used it. Now, coming to some very fine usage of English grammar and English vocabulary, starting with Toastmaster Komal. You are on your phone, you should listen to me because I'm actually complimenting you right now. Uh, you used the word confrontation, which was a very fine usage. Inner go getter you used, again a very fine usage. Coming to Toastmaster Ayushi, until leadership was thrusted on me, I personally believe that I would say, never heard trusted word to be used with this term. So a job well done over there. Negligent, again, strict and stern, a fine usage. Toastmaster Pratik, who unfortunately is not in the meeting anymore. Thinking on your feet was a job well done over there. Toastmaster Ashish, you used a word amnesia, which was unexpected, so a job well done. Guest meet, you used making difference to people's lives, good usage. Guest Dev, college life is tiresome, a fine usage of what I would say. Guest Yashashvi, monopoly laws, a fine usage again. Toastmaster Vidushi, quantum of experience, you have taught me a fine usage of English, I would say, language. Good way to captivate, again a fine usage. Uh, so all the compliments are done. Not so good usage of English grammar, I would say. A speaker mentioned whispered me, but instead of which a speaker could have said whispered in my head or in my ears. Another speaker actually said nobody knows your weakness than you, but it could be changed to nobody knows your weakness better than you do. Coping up is a wrong English grammar use, I would say. It is actually coping with the work. Up is not used after coping. I think on my feet was actually wrong in the context. It should have been I thought on my feet, because the speaker was actually, I would say, referring to an instant which happened in the past. These remains to be my uh, biggest fear. It should have been this remains to be my biggest fear. I will be look like a 20-year. It should have been I should look like a 20-year-old. Small amount of experience is not good. It should be a bit of experience. And one recommendation, and Toastmaster Shivani, you can fill me for this, but Chidiya Urgai, I'll have to say that you had to translate it to English, but it's okay. We all are happy with that thing. So that was my report as a Remedian. Thank you so much. Over to you, everyone.
Thank you very much. That was a detailed report, and I believe you were quite busy during the meeting to write such a detailed report. Thank you for that. Now, the fun part is the active listening, which should be played by Yaspreet. So he'll be testing the listening skills of all of us by asking relevant questions to the mission. Over to you, Yaspreet.
Thank you, Ji. Thank you, everyone. So thank you to all the speakers, team all of you. It was great hearing all of your thoughts from you. And I was completely into the session. And just to test if it were the same for you, I have a few questions to ask. So the very first question I would like to ask is, so Toastmaster Mayank mentioned that there is a great person, a great dancer in the room. So who's that person?
Me.
Great, perfect. The second question is, so Toastmaster Shivani's father's dance form is known as Chidiya. Correct. So what is Toastmaster Komal's biggest fear?
Public speaking.
Correct. So what was Toastmaster Ayushi's solution for helping someone who is zoned out in a meeting?
To change the
5 minutes break. 5 minutes break.
For 5 hours. And who was the first to raise their hand to dance in the meeting?
Toastmaster Jagat.
Perfect. And where does the world's largest dance festival happens? And how much fine did Toastmaster Ashish had to pay? 5,000. Perfect. Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guest Meet, for the amazing activism session. Now that it's time for me to share my general evaluation report. So I'll start from the beginning. So meeting started on time, which is good because as all of us know, all the members were not here when we had to start, but we still started on time, which is a good thing, so that we can cover all the sessions on time. So that was a good thing. Then starting with Sergeant at Arms Mind. So he shared the mission and guidelines of the session clearly. He communicated it well so that it is easy for guests as well to understand what is the mission of the Toastmaster and how to conduct the session. Then coming to Presiding Officer Vidushi M. So she started with her address well, and she engaged with all the members as well as the guests. And she also touched upon the theme, which was going to be covered by TMOD. So job well done there. Then Toastmaster Jagat, who is coming for the first time in this club. So he talked about his experience and the leadership skill as well, which was quite good to know. Then moving on to Toastmaster of the Day, Shivani. So I must say it was very colorful theme with dandiya, garba, and everything. So also guests were invited to introduce themselves, which is a good thing. She also explained the structure of the session, including the weight pitches, the table topics, and the evaluation. And then there was a very unique activity which gave everyone to interact with each other, where everyone has to speak for a certain time, and then the other person has to listen, then vice versa, which was a great way to interact with each other. And it worked as an icebreaker, basically. Then coming to prepared speeches, so Toastmaster Komal, so it was an excellent speech with great storytelling, and the topic was very relevant to Toastmasters. And I think all of us can resonate with what she had to say about her public speaking fear and how she overcame it. And I think that Toastmaster Komal has come a long way in her Toastmaster journey, because I think we started at the same time, and seeing her delivering her speech so flawlessly, it shows her devotion to conquering her public speaking fear. So great job. Then the second prepared speaker was Toastmaster Ayushi, who was very calm and very well prepared as always. And the topic was also very relevant to the leadership topic that she chose. Then coming to the table topics, so Toastmaster Pratik did a great job as always. All the table topics were very engaging. The best thing is that all the guests were invited to participate. So we encouraged all the guests to participate, and all of them actually participated, which is a great thing. All right, then coming to the evaluators basically. So both the speech evaluators did their job well. So they used the CRC approach in their evaluation. So they commented first and then gave the recommendations and then commented, which is what we expect. Then coming to the tag team, so all the team members played their role well. They shared the detailed reports as well. So they played their part well. I think that's all from my side. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much. Our deputy general evaluator, a big round of applause. Great job done. To just summarize the session, we are anyway at the last 5 minutes. I just want to end with a message that it's all in our minds. If we tell ourselves we are great dancers, we are great dancers. Talent plays an important role, but more than that plays the role about our willingness. If we are willing to do something, there might come a day that someone who is more talented than us, we are much ahead of them because they are sitting at their home and just thinking that yes, I'm a good dancer, but I'm not taking the opportunities. But someone who go grab the opportunity, practice every day, can go a long way. And so there is nothing that I am